I'd like to introduce my band over here. On acoustic guitar and acoustic guitar, two different guitars, Maury Muehleisen. That's Maury. We lived down in the same area back in eastern Pennsylvania. That's where a lot of these songs had their origins. It's kind of funny because when I was growing up, in order to really have some kind of luck getting a girl to go out with you, you had to have a really souped, fancy, super-duper kind of car with a lot of chrome on it. I remember there was always a kid in your high school that had 2 or 3 jobs to support this very heavy chrome habit. Used to have a car that, like, when you'd lift up the hood, it would look back at you, you know? One of those J.C. Whitney specials where everything came out of the catalog. But in the neighborhood where I lived, you know, some kids would send for the parts from the J.C. Whitney catalog, and then there were others who would go to the Midnight Auto Supply. I think every big city had one of those kind of things. There was a friend of mine named Nicky who used to walk around with a screwdriver in his back pocket and a little socket wrench. And all you'd have to do is go through the catalog and pick out the part and say, Nicky, there's one of these parts down on 2nd Street, and you'd come back with the chrome mirror and everything. That was a whole different time, though. Like now, it's gotten into stock cars and sports cars and everything. So where we're living is like pickup truck country. We see the guys with the rifle racks in the back windows. And on Sunday, when they aren't out cutting their lawns with the lawnmowers with the rifle racks in the back, they're out at the stock car races. And we go up to the stock car races in Reading, Pennsylvania, every Sunday when we're home, and watch the guys sitting up on the bank drinking an RC Cola and eating a Powerhouse candy bar. So just imagine, like, we're in Reading, Pennsylvania, which is, by the way, the pretzel capital of the world. And we're going into a time warp. It's Sunday afternoon, no matter where we are, and we're going to watch the stock car races.